What is up? Can you niggas sign in? Outside Society Square Biz. Manga Wednesdays. Yes, Manga freaking Wednesdays. And let's start off. Well, I already started off with another video, but let's keep it rolling with One Piece chapter 752. That was a good chapter. It wasn't better than last week's chapter. Well, was it? Not really. Sabo went batshit crazy. It was fucking awesome. But we get some revelations in this chapter, far as bring this closer to me so I can talk. See my face? See my face? There we go. Bring it down. So whatever. Like, anyway. So yeah. Last chapter, the very last page, we saw Doffy behind Luffy and Law in the sideways tunnel. Oh, also, excuse me, I kept calling the Funk Brothers the Kelly Brothers because in my head I kept thinking Kelly Funk. I kept thinking Kelly Brothers. I kept calling Kelly Brothers, so forgive me last week. Funk Brothers, thank you. Yeah, the Funk Brothers actually helped them out by the same time. It was a trap. They trapped them in that sideways well and they were gonna take them out. And but apparently Doflamingo saved Luffy and Law because he took out the Funk Brothers with his. Also, it's a string clone. It's a string clone and it's not Doffy, but everybody knew that already because they already saw a string clone. But yeah, he took out the Kelly Brothers. They took out the Funk Brothers, and he walked up in there to get Luffy and Law out. Now, only reason why I think that he would do this is because he actually does want to fight Luffy and Law, or just take them out, or maybe he just wants to turn Law back to his side and keep him, or he has another thing for Law and whatnot. This was a short chapter to me, anyway. It only 2-3 things happened. Yeah. So, yeah. Apparently, we get a little glimpse of Law's past. Law was apparently just like Doflamingo when Law was a kid. He walked into Doflamingo's hideout with grenades and strapped to his chest, and he was gonna blow up everything if they didn't let him join in the crew. And Law as a kid was sadistic, and apparently he didn't have much to live. That's what I'm thinking, that maybe Law was sick, or he had like a fucked up heart condition, and Corson, Doflamingo's brother, was a surgeon, and he saved Law's life and turned Law's life around and taught Law how to be a doctor and whatnot. And that's why Law is so hell bent on revenge against Doflamingo for killing his master or whatnot. That's my thoughts. Maybe that is true. Hopefully it is. That's the way I see it. And that's why he's called, because Corson in Spanish is heart, from what I hear. And heart pirates, surgeon, he had a heart problem. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much to say. Robin, Rebecca, and Bartholomew are heading towards Luffy and Law for the 4th level of the Sunflower Fields, and they're at the Tontatta's Airlines, and because the Tontattas fly on beetles, so since the beetles can't carry humans, they like wrap the strings around the beetles and then wrapped it around their arms, and are like jumping across the rooftops and like floating every time they jump in the air, and that's how they get there quicker. What else? They showed a brief glimpse of Frankie fighting. Actually, it was four aspects. there's 3 fights happening. So they showed Franky and Senior Pink fighting, and the Tontas that went to Franky's side have an idea to blow up the door of the laboratory. So there's that. They show a little brief glimpse of Zoro and Pika, and they show a brief glimpse of Fujitora and Sabo. You know, just like the aspects of battle chapter like 2-3 chapters ago, where they showed where everybody is and whatnot. It was like that. It was like one and a half pages of that. And so after Abdullah and Jet came and took out Dofi's string clone, they pulled Luffy, Law, and Uzi out of the well. Well, out of the water of the well, because Devil Fruit users can't fuck with water like that, because everybody knows that. If you read One Piece, everybody knows that. That's One Piece 101. Luffy uses Arasaki Gear 3rd Elephant Gun to bust through the well wall up to the 3rd level where Cavendish and the rest of the gladiators are, and the gladiator group was about to bump heads with Mock Vice, Dillinger, Baby 5, and Lao G, and Gladius up there. But as soon as Luffy busted through, he caused a commotion and he popped up, and so now Luffy's up on the 3rd level with Gladiator Group. Luffy and Law are up there with the Gladiator Group and the Dofi family, and they're about to do a little scuffle real quick and head up to the 4th level, the Sunflower Fields, where they're gonna be Robin and group. So apparently Cavendish has a plan. He's gonna tell Luffy about his plan. We don't know what it is. We get to see what happened to freaking Trouble and Diamante, which I don't know how they got to where Doflamingo is, but they got there quick because they were way down in the basement, and now they're up there in the palace where Doflamingo is. So that's where they were. If everybody's wondering where they are, well, everybody was wondering where they are, but that's where they are. So yeah, good chapter. Also, Doflamingo apparently has the key to Law's handcuffs, but I swore they said that Viola got the keys to Law's sea stone handcuffs, and that's why Robin and her group are heading towards where Luffy and his group is at. So is the key to Doflamingo have a fake, or is the key that Robin have a fake, or maybe he had 2 sets of keys? I don't know. Also, he mentioned when his clone mentioned in the well that they're weak, that they couldn't even break sea cone handcuffs. So can Armin's Haki, Armin's Haki hand karate chop the sea stone handcuffs? Because if that's the case, Luffy could did that a long time ago. He could did that as soon as he saw Law. But I don't know. Yeah. Next week, I hope. Well, next week is they're probably gonna get into the past of Law right off the bat after that flashback of him meeting Doflamingo and his crew. Also, Kyros makes an appearance again, small one. He's up there on the level also with Luffy and them. And that's it. It's a good chapter. Stretched out longer than it would have needed to be. That's how most chapters have been like. I guess the chapter's been hit or miss. And when I mean hit or miss, good, great. Good, great. But that's how One Piece rolls, though. 'Cause One Piece is dope. So yeah. One Piece chapter 752. Nikki signing out. L7 Society, Square Bears. Y'all be good. Yeah, that's it. So I'll be seeing you guys next week for the manga Wednesdays, and or yeah, next week, because I ain't got no videos coming out anytime soon. Let's go see a movie, then do a movie review. Oh yeah, check out my Transformers 4 movie review if you haven't. It's pretty long, but it's a movie review. It should be long. That's it. That'll be good. I'm out. Peace.